عليكم ninjas, أهلا وسهلا بكم. Here we go, finally the version, Damon PS2 Pro version 3.2. Previously we had a few months ago the version 3.1.2, and you can immediately see here the differences in the UI, in the menu itself. I don't know if there's differences in the performance. We will obviously, you can check my previous video, which I'm going to link in the description, the previous version which I tested. By the way ninjas, I'm using here CECT Pro gamepad. You will have the buying links in the description, and also I'm using Redmi Note 9S Snapdragon 720G. Most of you voted that I should stop using expensive smartphones, and you want me to use budget smartphones around $200-300 in my videos, more than flagship smartphones like Poco F2 Pro, OnePlus 8, Xiaomi Mi 10, Samsung S20, and all those expensive above $500, $600, $700, $800. So firstly, what we're gonna go, you can see myself over here, the settings. We're gonna go quickly to the settings to see if there's any difference at all. So for now, still you can't go through the settings and use a special setup for these games. For the Damon PS2 emulator, you'll have to do it separately. Still, that's really bad. I don't know why they're doing this, why they didn't brought back the previous options. Gamepad input, okay, we have the gamepad, it is already connected, that is fine. System, skip BIOS, we've done that. You can see by stuff, you can't do anything, so regarding the settings itself, it seems that nothing is there. But what we see here, it is the differences in the game browser, BIOS. You can see by stuff, my games. You can even see here the year. So I think this is just regarding the makeup of this Damon PS2 UI menu. That's it. The performance we will see. We're gonna test few games, and that's it. Let's begin now. Firstly, we're gonna warm up this emulator with the Kingdom Hearts V3 of Memories. We're gonna run it at 2x resolution with the Snapdragon 720G. Let's go. Okay, here we go, and just so running on 2x resolution, you can see by yourself that this game is not running full speed on 2x resolution. It is laggy, but we probably have to go with best compatible settings. It should boost up the speed. Let's check this out. It didn't boost up the speed. It did fix the glitches, but it's still running the same speed, bro. Oh my god, so Snapdragon 720G can't handle this game full speed. Interesting, at 2x resolution. So just we are testing on 2x resolution, not on 1x, just have that in mind. Gonna go through the battle mode, and what I'm gonna do here, I will test a few different settings. It's gonna just be for you on 2x, on best compatible settings using right now. Okay, let's now move to fastest frame rate. Settings, save and exit. Check this out ninjas, much faster. So this is on 2x resolution. It seems that this game requires fastest frame rate option. It does have some small glitches with the environment. Best compatible settings is the best so far, but the frame rate is much better, bro. Check this out, the difference here in the frame rate. Oh my god. We have here also the MIUI game turbo mode FPS counter if you want to check it out. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna just exit and try to run it on 3x resolution. It seems that it's running really good on 2x, but let's start it on 3x 720p. Here we go. Now we are on 3x resolution. You can see myself here on the bottom. Let's initiate the battle. Okay, we are in the battlefield. It's running really good, bro. It's running really good for Snapdragon 720G. This is not bad. So like you see by stuff here, the MIUI FPS is completely fake. Check this out. This game, it's running, Damon is more real than the MIUI's frame rate counter there. It's really terrible. It's running right now around 35% slower. It's running around 35% slower. There you go. It's running 30 FPS. Even, oh my god, it dropped even. Sometimes it will drop 50% of decrease in the speed. Decrease 50%. Yeah, it is. Right now it's 30% almost. You can see myself over here. Let's jump. Go up. You get the point. Let's go with the next game now. So it can't handle 3x. It can't handle 3x. Let's go with, let's see here with the Contra. Let's check it out. 1x. Let's go immediately to 2x and start this game. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, it's running on 2x resolution, full speed, ninjas, 60 FPS. You can see by yourself that. Oh my god. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible, I have to admit. Done. It's done. And when it's running full speed on 2x, so why not just test it on, just to bring it here, on 3x, probably it will slow down, so we're going to check it out on 720p. Here you go, we are in 720p, ninjas. You can see by yourself on the bottom, 3x resolution. Still running really good, bro. And now we have like 3 FPS drop to 4 FPS drop, 5 FPS drop. But it's running really good. For 720G, now it dropped to 48, 45 FPS, 53, 60 FPS now. That's very impressive. That is honestly very, very impressive here for this budget chipset, which you can buy for $200. Gearbest and Banggood selling this device around 200 bucks. Beautiful. Let's go with the next game now. We tested already 2 of them. So as soon as I see that the FPS is dropping, I'm not going to go to higher resolution, because in the future I will just use the same resolution for the test. Let's go now to Smackdown. Here comes the pain. We're going to start it on 2x resolution. Okay, here we go. Here comes the pain on running on 2x resolution, Snapdragon 720G. So this game is not running full speed. I don't even expect it. I've been testing different modes, ninjas. Oh, he got me there. Get up, bro, get up, man. Go down. Oh my god, what he's doing, he's smashing me, bro. He's completely smashing me. Help, bro, help, bro. Perfect. Let's get up. Help you up. Okay, so what we're gonna do, since this game is not running full speed on 2x, let's now just go to 1x and start it up. We're gonna just on 1x resolution. Oh my god, terrible, terrible graphics. Oh my god, check this resolution. It's blurry, bro. It's blurry. But obviously it will have increased there for the frame rate. There, it will run faster. Oh, I got him. I mean, so let's try to climb up here and do some air jump kick. Oh, done. And for the end, we're gonna test another game. Which game we're gonna test now? Let's go with Tekken 5. We're gonna test it on 1x resolution, then we're gonna move to 2x. Here we go. One X resolution. Best compatible settings. Yes, let's go with the best compatible settings. Check this out. Oh, what attack, bro. Oh my god, I jumped on his kick. Okay, let's go with the fastest frame rate. But restore settings was super slow. I'm seeing here some frame skipping with this fastest frame rate. Yeah, the frame rate is skipping is terrible. I don't like that, bro. I don't even want to play a game if I see this frame skipping. It's just terrible for me. Same attack. Ooh. Okay, yo. I mean, I think you get the point here. That's it, the Damon PS2 Pro emulator. You can go to my previous videos and check the performance. I will link my old video down there in the description, so you can check the performance differences. We're gonna go to Devil May Cry 3. Yeah, let's go just with this game, and that's it. That should be khalas. Here we go, Devil May Cry 3 on 2x resolution. Probably can see some of these, let's just say, glitches with the shadow. You could fix them, but another glitch will appear. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's just check here with this. This is Ninja's on default. This is on default. You can see myself over here. My wife calling me. Just a minute. I'm gonna just pause the video. Restore settings and best compatible settings. Save. Go here. And you can see myself, we fixed the issue, but we have a new glitch, which is these white bar lines around two edges, top and left side. It's running around 44 FPS, Ninjas, 44 FPS. What about the MIUI? Is it correct? It's not correct. It's terrible. It's not correct at all. It's not a true representable. It doesn't represent truly this emulator FPS at all. Damon is showing us 44 FPS, Ninjas, 45 FPS, 43 FPS, 41, 42, 43. So it's not running full speed on 2x resolution, and just for the end, we will test it on 1x resolution, just for fun, and that should be end of this video. There you go. Now we are running it on 1x resolution. We get around average 50 FPS, 55, 55. You can see by yourself, we have a boost. If sometimes we're gonna get even 60 FPS. Oh wow, that was super cool. That was super cool, bro. Now we're gonna just go from slowest to fastest frame rate. What's gonna happen with this one? Terrible, terrible. No, don't use it. Restore settings to default. Let's check this out. It's running full speed on restore settings to default. Check this out, Ninjas. I'm seeing it constantly right now at 59, 60 FPS, and you can see myself. Impressive, very impressive. Snapdragon 720G. I mean, just that's it. The latest version of the Damon PS2 Pro emulator, testing exclusively on my YouTube channel. Do you want me to test it also on the Snapdragon 865? Let me know in the comment section. The buying links will be in the description. Support my channel and see you next time. Ma salama. Check it out. TechUtopia. Come on, appear, appear, appear. Oh no, they disappear, man. Look. Ah, there you go. Here's the enemy. Come on. So, 6.67 inches, 5000 mAh battery, Snapdragon 720G, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, quad cameras on the back, great selfie camera, Ninjas. Also has a 4K support, 30 FPS, EIS at 1080p. What else we can say? Android 10, MIUI 11, good sound speaker, Ninjas, good fingerprint sensor, good face ID, decent screen, maybe not the best for the price of $220, but it's a decent screen, it's a decent screen. Anyway, so it's running around 30 FPS here out of 60, so it's running 50 times 35, around 40% slower, 45% slower. Let's move here to game parameters and let's check here the restore settings to default. Will this help? Will this be play? Oh wait, oh my god, so this game requires restore on default. Oh wow, bro, wow, on 2x resolution. It's running full speed, bro, now. That's impressive. Okay, with occasional drops, but it's much better, bro. You can see by yourself that it's much better. Wow, that's very impressive. This is really running really good on Snapdragon 720G. Nice. Anyway, what we can do now, I think that it's gonna lag on 3x resolution, but let's just try 3x resolution with this game, which is 720p. There you go. So I was right. It's not running anymore close to the 60 mark now. It's running around. Oh my god! It's running, Ninjas. What's that? 30 FPS average, I think. So 30 FPS average. And but just the resolution is much higher and better, 480p to 720p. You can see by yourself, that's acceptable. That is acceptable. Damon PS2 Pro is an unoptimized emulator. This is really impressive that it can run it on 1x on 2x settings, because on default it's very slow. You can see by yourself. I'll just show you right now how it looks like. This is on default settings. Yep, it's running. What is that, man? This is less than 20 FPS. Okay, let's now move to game parameters. Best compatible. Continue. You can already see that this is improvement in the speed, ninjas. Again, not playable. It's not playable on 2x resolution. And this game, which I'm gonna test right now and go and test it on 1x. We'll see how it's running. It's running right now at 35 FPS by the Damon PS2 Pro FPS counter. You probably can't see it because it's a very small number. You just see it on the top. Let me just save this state. Save it. Okay, I saved it. Wait a minute, let me see just how good this mode runs with the Tekken. .40 FPS. Okay, around 40. Let's put this game down. Let's even lower resolution more to 1x, which is 240p. Oh my god, 240p, bro. Here we go, 240p, and from 40 to 50 FPS. Okay, this is much playable right now, but oh my god, just the resolution itself and just, I don't know, can you catch it? It's really bad. The graphics are really low because of less sharper image. But again, you do get the FPS, you get additional 10 FPS, and this is maybe even more than that. This is right now completely playable in my opinion, this mode here, on Redmi Note 9S. That's impressive, isn't it? We're gonna test also right now 1x. Now it's slowed down, now it's running around under 40 FPS. Oh my god, let me just enter, also I'm gonna check that state. There you go, ninjas, this is right now running on 1x resolution. So we had around 33 FPS, 34 I think so. Now it's running 38, 40 FPS this game. So you get, I mean, it looks and it behaves faster on 1x for sure, bro, for sure. It's obvious, it is completely obvious. Okay, let's go to the next game. Still, I would say that this is really a kind of nice FPS. Let's check here Resident Evil Onimusha. Oh, let's check Onimusha here on 1x resolution. Starting the game now. Here we go, Onimusha now running. Let's check this out. 50, what is it? Just 55 FPS. So 55 here. It's running much better, bro. Yeah. On 1x resolution, this game is also running really good. 56, 57 FPS. 58, 59 FPS. We got that. Let's test here. Which game we're gonna test now? Let's see, what do we have? Of course, we could test here the Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition 2X. Stay tuned. Here you go, Devil May Cry 3. Right now running, I think this on default settings. We're gonna move the settings to best compatible. Just a minute. Right now it's running around 43 FPS on 2x resolution. Okay, let's go to game parameters. Let's go best compatible. Save. Continue. So now it's running, let's see here, 42, still running the same FPS. This is for me the same frame rate. And it has, we fixed the issue with the shadows, but we have another glitch right now. It is this white bar. And let's go now to fastest frame rate. Fastest frame rate running. So we fixed it. We didn't fix the shadow. Shadow is really bad. And this is not accurate FPS at all. Anyway, so far what I saw, the store settings to default. Restore settings to default is running the best in my opinion. Restore settings, you do have these shadow glitches, shadow bug, but again, I think it's running the best here with Redmi Note 9S. These settings. Okay. Interesting. Adreno 618. Beautiful. Anyway, let's go with the next game now. We're gonna test a little bit some. Let's go with the Smackdown. Here comes the pain with 2x resolution.